He asks her, "What do you want to do?" Thinking he's being respectful, thoughtful, a good partner. But in that hesitation, in that uncertainty, something inside her shifts. She sighs, looks away and says, "I don't know." Not because she doesn't know what she wants, but because she doesn't feel him. She doesn't feel that steady, grounding presence she can trust. What she's really craving isn't control or dominance, it's leadership. A man who knows what he wants. A man who can say, "Here's what we're doing," and mean it with quiet confidence. Leadership isn't about taking away her choices, it's about giving her something she can trust. It's direction without dictatorship, strength without arrogance. In today's world, men are told to be soft, agreeable, and endlessly understanding. And while empathy is essential, too much of it without strength kills attraction. Because when empathy replaces leadership, polarity dies. The masculine and feminine stop dancing. A woman doesn't want to lead the relationship. She wants to trust the man who can. She wants to feel that no matter what chaos life throws at them, he can hold it calmly, decisively, confidently. That's the essence of masculine leadership. Stability. It's not about barking orders or controlling her. It's about guiding the energy, setting the tone, leading with direction and emotional presence. A woman's test isn't about manipulation. It's instinct. She'll challenge you to see if you're grounded enough to lead. When she becomes emotional, distant, or confrontational, it's her subconscious asking, "Can I trust this man's strength?" If you react with anger, she feels unsafe. If you retreat or fold, she feels alone. But when you stay calm, patient, and firm, she feels something deeper. Safety. That's when she can relax into her feminine, let down her guard, and open her heart. The truth is, she doesn't need a perfect man. She needs a steady one. A true leader doesn't lead through force. He leads through presence. His actions, his tone, his direction, all grounded in. He moves with purpose. He speaks with conviction. His energy says, "I can handle this." That quiet confidence is magnetic. Because leadership isn't about controlling others, it's about controlling yourself. Your emotions, your impulses, your reactions. The man who can master his emotions naturally earns respect, not because he demands it, but because he embodies it. And purpose, that's the foundation. A man without direction is a man adrift. When you lack a clear sense of where you're going, everything feels unstable, including your relationships. Women sense that instability immediately. A man who knows his mission, who's chasing growth, meaning, and strength, radiates energy that draws people in. He doesn't need to prove himself. His actions speak. His life has momentum. That kind of man doesn't need to chase women. Women naturally align with him because his energy leads the way. But leadership without empathy becomes tyranny, and empathy without leadership becomes chaos. The balance is everything. You lead with compassion, not control. You set direction, but remain open to feedback. You protect her heart while standing firmly in your truth. That's what separates the boy from the man. Leadership is not about power over her, it's about power within yourself. The strength to stay calm when she's emotional, the courage to stay grounded when things fall apart. The clarity to guide without ego. When a man leads himself, his emotions, his purpose, his life, he becomes the kind of man a woman can truly trust. She doesn't have to question his intentions or test his resolve. She feels it. His energy says, "You're safe here." And when a woman feels safe, she softens. She blooms. That's when love becomes electric again. Because now, she's not fighting for control, she's surrendering to trust. Leadership isn't about being perfect. It's about direction, steadiness, and truth. The man who hesitates loses her interest. The man who leads inspires her trust. And in that trust, attraction thrives. So, stop waiting for permission. Take the lead, with heart, with clarity, with purpose. Be the calm in the storm, the structure in her chaos, the steady voice that says, "I've got us." Because the truth is, she doesn't want a man who controls her. She wants a man she can trust enough to follow. And that's the quiet, magnetic power of real masculine leadership.